Hello and welcome to my Tuesday's edition of Elo Comparisons. This is a very unique episode in the world of YouTube chess where I compare the skill levels of lower rated players and higher rated players or advanced players in order to highlight the differences between the two groups in terms of how they approach their games or simply how they think during their games. And so I'm pretty much sure that you're going to enjoy this episode. Oh, you won't. This will be very fun, you guys. Skip at your own risk. Otherwise, I won't. So let's get into the world of eyeballs and tricks. Alright. Oh, okay. So I'm playing against a 1200 rated chess player. Almost a 1300 rated chess player. So knight c6. I'm just going to play the two knights defense. Knight f6 next. So there comes the Italian. So knight g5 intending to capture on f7. Let me go d5. So that's the idea here. Pawn takes. I guess now I can go knight d4 or b5. Or let me just play knight d4 here. Yep, and if d6, eyeing my weak f7 pawn, I'll just capture on d6. What did I say? Okay, queen takes d6, that's the way to go. So let him take with the knight. I'll go queen c6, attacking the bishop or g2 pawn. Okay, exactly what I said, you guys. So queen c6, as if I want to take his bishop. I'm sure it's going to take my rook on h8. Okay, so now I can take on g2. So how do I know all these? I covered this line in one of my old videos, which is going to pop up in the card above. So watch out for queen f1 next. I think, sorry, rook f1 next. All right. Yeah, because at the moment I'm attacking his rook on h1. So he has to do something about that. And let's see. Oh. I'm casting the spells on him. Just want him to play rook f1. Rook f1. Rook. Yep. Okay, so now queen e4 check. If queen e2, I'm going to capture that queen. If bishop e2, that'll be checkmate. So that's the idea. And I covered all these things in the vid. Oh, knight f3 checkmate. So I covered all these lines in the video that has just popped up in the card above. Or you can find it in the description down below if at all you didn't watch that video. And please make sure to subscribe to my channel. You guys, these things that I show you are real things. So you need to watch that video, which is in the description down below. So let's have another game here. Alright, so, I'm playing against a 1400 rated chess player. So knight f3, knight c6 here. Sorry, knight c6. Oh, bishop c4 goes together with knight f6. If knight g5, pawn to d3 is a clear indication my opponent may play bishop g5. So let me go bishop c5 here. d6 next. c3. d4 is coming. So bishop b6. Next, I'll play something like d6 here. Okay, b4. Let me go d6. If b5, I have knight e7 and knight g6. a4 goes with a5. Knight e7, knight g6 next. Okay. Queen b3, let me cast a shot. Alright. Knight g5 is a clear indication that my opponent lacks patience. He wants to mate as quickly as possible, but that won't work. I mean, look at all these pieces that are getting my weak f7 pawn. So let me defend that anyways. Now this is no chess, you guys. So he just lost a full piece, okay? The knight. There was no need for him to sacrifice his knight. So I can see that my opponent desperately wants to win, okay? So pawn to f4, I can go d5, I think. Yep, d5, that'll be more like a clearance sacrifice. Maybe I can take on f4 now. Or should I take on d5 with my e-knight? Or maybe I unpin my rook. I have so many good options here. So I think let me start with pawn takes. I think e takes f4, and then knight e7 takes on d5. Yeah. Alright, so I want to take on d5, and that'll be discover check, plus my dark squad bishop is doing a great job there. Okay, so bishop takes f4. Let me take with my e-knight. I don't know, my f-knight. I think my e-knight would do a great job. So that's check, discovery check. Let's see what it's going to do. Okay, so king d2. I think let me take the bishop. If he takes, I can always take back with my queen. Okay, so pawn to d4. Oh wow, I have knight 6 d5 obstructing the bishop, and queen d2 next. Knight d3 checkmate. I think knight 6 d5 is the way to go. If bishop takes, I'll go queen d2 now, so that if king c1, I have knight d3 checkmate. Oh my god. No ways. How did I develop these eyeballs? Now, seriously, if you guys want to improve your chess, I suggest you watch this video that has popped up in the card above. That'll teach you how to punish your opponents who seem to lack patience. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if at all you haven't already. Alright, so let's go to another game. Ooh, at 2400. Okay, so e4, e5. Okay, it's time to be serious and zoom in my eyeballs. If knight f3, okay, knight c6 now. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the 2 knights defense again. So knight c6. Okay, bishop c4. Here comes the 2 knights defense again. Knight f6. Let's see what 2400s play. Okay, so knight g5 didn't appear, but knight c3. This is a very questionable move because now I have knight takes on e4. I think if knight takes, I'm going to play pawn to d5, double attacking the knight and the bishop. So yeah, knight takes e4. I'm just going to fork the knight and the bishop. This is somewhat a positional mistake if I'm not mistaken. Not something that advanced players usually play, even though my opponent is an advanced player and I do not intend to insult him, but I don't know why he did that. But so he might take my knight, so let me just develop my bishop, I think. Or maybe I play knight d4. Yeah, if he takes my e5 pawn, I'll go queen e7. So he has to take my knight. Yep. Can I take with my queen or pawn? If I take with my queen, the problem is that he may gain some tempo. Maybe, let's say if I take on d4, he may play queen f3 or pawn to c3, and you start putting more pressure on my b7 pawn. I think, yeah, e takes d4 is the way to go. Let's see what it's going to do. Okay, so castle short. Now it's time to develop my dark squared bishop and castle short as well. So you can see how we are playing. Okay, pawn to d3, paving way for his dark squared bishop. So let me just castle short. You can see how we are playing in the middle game here. We are not playing to win fast. Okay, so he has developed his dark squared bishop. Nobody is playing in order to checkmate his opponent fast here. We are just playing normal chess. I suspect bishop f4 to be a dubious move. Why? Because I can play pawn to f5 now, chasing the light squared bishop. Okay, so pawn to f5, I'll chase the light squared bishop, which will be almost trapped. Or maybe how about if I start this way, pawn to g5 and then pawn to f5, attacking the light squared bishop, and maybe I'm going to trap his dark squared bishop. Look, if he goes bishop g3, I have pawn to f5 and pawn to f4. Okay, bishop d2 now, I chase this light squared bishop. Children, please don't play like this. If at all there are children in the house, pawn to g4. I'm just trying to be aggressive here because I noticed a dubious opening following one of the opening principles that says, if your opponent's development is poor, look for tactics and combinations. So pawn to f3. I think let me go h5 here, because if pawn takes, yeah, h5 makes sense. If pawn takes, I might take with my h pawn or my f pawn. Let me take with my h pawn, I think. H takes g5 or f takes g5. I don't know. Oh, my time is getting low, so h takes g5. I'm running low on time, you guys. 58 seconds, 56. Oh, my queen is under attack. I didn't see bishop f4. Okay, let me play queen b6, attacking the b2 pawn. I missed bishop f4. Maybe I just gave him a chance. Can I go bishop d7? I'll plant my bishop on c6 and maybe start putting some pressure. Okay, queen d2. I think let me play bishop b4, attacking the queen, and I'll put my bishop on c3. I think let me go rook a, e8, just controlling the e file, because my rook wasn't doing anything on the a square. So you guys, you see how we play chess. If you run out of moves in the middle game, just start thinking of improving your pieces that are not doing anything. My rook was on a8, it wasn't doing anything, so I just thought of bringing it into the game. I didn't even have a better idea or a specific idea, I just thought of bringing something into the game. So rook f4, queen d6, I think. Attacking the rook. The rook has to go back, or maybe pawn to g3. I don't know. Okay, so pawn to g3, defending the rook. I also have rook e3 if I want, but let me just play queen d5, preparing for bishop c6 next, and that would be more like an unavoidable checkmate, I think. So bishop c6 will be a killer move. Let's see what white is going to do. I have 32 seconds remaining. With 32 seconds, am I going to manage to mate this guy? I don't know. What is he going to do? Okay, so that's a desperado move. Bishop takes g4 is a desperado move. I'm just going to take. If rook takes, I'll take back with my king, I think. Yep. If rook takes, king takes. And if queen f1 check, I'll go king g6. Okay, so we see queen d2. I think I can still go king g6. Oh, my time. Okay, so if rook f1, I have rook e3. Oh, probably bishop c6 and still threatening to go queen h1 check. Oh, okay, so pawn to c4, attacking my queen. I think I can just take with n%, right? Yeah, I think let me just do that. Oh, my time! Oh my god, I'm so bad at keeping time. So queen takes c3 now, that'll be checkmate, I think. Oh my. Yeah, I think white doesn't have a move here. I'm just threatening to checkmate on g2, or I don't know what my opponent would do. Oh, yep, so they just resigned. Okay, so I just won a game, you guys, against a 2400 rated chess player. So if at all you enjoyed watching this video, don't hesitate to hit the like button, and feel free to join my free masterclass today and receive one free course at www.casperchess.com. There you are also going to find my courses, which are very affordable.